The first time I was ever introduced to cosplay was actually not too long ago. I was talking with some friends online, and one of my friends had a plan to go to a convention. And she mentioned that, and I just kind of stopped. I'm like, what kind of convention? I'd never heard of this before. And we start talking about it, and they go ahead and Google it up, and it turns out that there was one in my area set to happen in about a month. And I'm like, okay, but what do you do at these sort of, convention type things? And they're like, well, people go in costume and they hang out, meet voice actors, have panels, activities. And so I thought I'd give it a go. And I wasn't exactly sure about the costume thing. I was so scared. I was so scared that I was going to be the only one there in costume, in this costume that I scratched together from pieces I got from Walmart, from the thrift store, from my sister's closet, in order just to pull together a costume for this thing. And I was sure I was going to be the only one there in a costume, and I was going to make a big fool of myself, and everyone was going to stare at me, and what was I doing? And the moment I get to the convention center, and I was elated. I'm just like, oh man, I am not the only one here who's doing this, not to mention some people had some incredible costumes. And I was so excited. I was so inspired by some of these people I saw who had put forth so much time and effort into their cosplays and had made something really magnificent to show off for other people. And I thought, maybe if I had an entire year to do it, I could do something like that. And it might have been a little ambitious, here I'm still scratching together costumes from DI and what I've managed to learn to sew in that time. I still have a long, long way to go, but some people have really been inspiring with that, and I have moved forward and decided I'm going to get better at cosplaying, and I'm going to make more friends who cosplay. I've got a whole group of friends I met them all while cosplaying. We were, cosplaying from the same series or from a series I happened to like, or all sorts of people I know and I love, I met through cosplay. And it's really been an amazing thing. I really don't think I could be happier, So many people with such a profound interest in this hobby. In the end, it's something I enjoy doing. It's fun to be in that costume around people who recognize you, who know what you're doing, who can pretty much validate your having spent these last months slaving over a sewing machine or, a set of markers or clay or foam or, whatever you're working on. To validate that by going, oh, hey, I like your costume, or I didn't know you were into that series too. It's really worth it.